Hello Aquarius, these are your tarot cards for December of 2022. I'm DanielleStimpson of Learn Reiki Philadelphia, and if you'd like to join me for my 5 times weekly Reiki and Crystals healing live stream right here on YouTube, I suggest that you click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss an opportunity to join us and heal along with. If you would like to learn more about my online Reiki classes, community Discord, crystal shop, or social media, all of that is down in the description below. And with all that out of the way, let's dive right in to see what the cards have in store for you. So Aquarius, you've probably felt it. You probably know what's coming, but this month is all about big change and change that you are leading the way on. We start out with our card that is the focus, and it's the 8 of Cups. This is about leaving behind what no longer serves and what is unfulfilling and taking a step out into a little bit of the darkness. I mean, the moon is full. As we see, the moon here is full. There's some light. You can see the next few steps ahead, but you ultimately don't get to see what the entire path looks like. This indicates that there's definitely that leap of faith aspect, but this is something I feel like you've been working on for a while and you feel ready for, and you are ready for. The card next represents where you're starting off the month, and this is our Ace of Cups for you. The Ace of Cups indicates this beautiful boon and bounty of heartfelt, creative, beautiful energy to move forward and be your truest self. Like I said, creativity is one of the big pieces of this, also emotionality. The 8 of Cups can also indicate moving, like moving house, moving business. It can indicate leaving a stale or otherwise just sort of over relationship. It can indicate leaving a job, a new career, big change, leaving things behind. This shows that this change is being motivated by this influx of energy that you know resonates with you, deeply resonates with you, and feels like this, and it probably did show up as like this massive opportunity. In most cases, for most of you, this is an opportunity you've either been working at for a while or sort of otherwise calling in. This has been a long time want, at least for you. So you definitely are starting out like what you feel full of in your heart is definitely real, and this indicates that. The challenge for this month is not insurmountable. The challenge is giving and receiving help. That's the 6 of Coins. Now, if you also have a prominent Pisces, you may have already seen that video. If not, go ahead and check it. Definitely check out your sun, moon, and rising if you possibly can, because that'll give you a more specific look at the whole month ahead. But here we have the challenge in the 6 of Coins, as did Pisces. And the 6 of Coins, like I said, giving and receiving help, but knowing that in order to make things more truly equal, sometimes we have to bring the 0 point of the scale a little bit out of its immediate balance. What I'm saying here is, see how these scales are a little bit offset. One's a little bit heavier than the other, and he's handing out, he's sort of benefacting, he's handing a wad of literal coin to someone. This is meant to represent that what sometimes might seem to be imbalance in sort of offering more to one than another, it really is to bring the whole into balance. We weren't all balanced to start with. Giving out equally won't keep any kind of balance. It'll keep the imbalance. This is really, for you, this card shows up a little bit differently than it did for Pisces. For you, it's actually showing up as a reminder to ask for help and support where needed. Especially if you're letting go of so much, you're embracing something that's absolutely for you. You're going to be taking on a lot of effort, as we'll see. So you may need to ask for whether it's financial support or for your partner to kind of take over some of your extra tasks or any number of those kinds of things. Don't hesitate to ask the people in your life to help you over this sort of hurdle, because it really is that important. So that's your challenge, giving and receiving help, and also where you place your energy. Be a little bit more discriminating. You're going to need your energy for yourself. It's okay if you need to kind of pull back on commitments that are not for you in order to get to where you need to go. So if you need to pull back energy that you've already given out, at least temporarily, consider doing so just to get you where you need to go. And the reason why is this. The card that represents your best path forward is the Chariot, which is a very powerful card and has a ton of energy behind it. It also takes a ton of energy to enact it. Here we have the charioteer steering, and the water is being churned up by the actions of the charioteer. This one is steering the action very much so. In this particular deck, we also have the charioteer looking up here. I always feel like this means something of a divine timing, like the time to go is now. And that's exactly what this is indicating. He's noticing that this is the time to act. I'm going, and I'm going at it with all of my force, all of my might, and all of my effort, which is exactly why I bring up, like, you might need to restructure some of your commitments and ask for a little bit of support where needed. But this is a major arcana card. So this is basically like a big soul purpose divine thing. So you're right to put everything behind this effort forward. The Whispers from Your Guides card is really just icing on the cake in a sense. Here we have the Three of Wands, which in a sense is like a lesser chariot. This is often considered active waiting. This is basically you've put all your energy out there. This person on the dock has put all his energy out there, and he's just waiting on his ships to come in. I would say this is your guides, given everything that I've seen so far with the Six of Coins and the Chariot. I would say this is you saying, your guide saying, remember, this is exactly what you've asked for. It's okay to kind of cash in some favors if you need to and asking for help. Also, don't hesitate to manifest and use your spiritual side and your energetic side in addition to physically showing up to make this happen. Use everything at your disposal to sort of go after this moment and bring it everything that it needs to so that you can bring it to its fullest and you can kind of strike while the iron is hot and make the biggest change right now while you can. This is very much a card of, pulling, in a sense, energetically, that ship that he's invested in to hurry up and come back into harbor soon with everything he's invested. So, active waiting. This is your guide saying, you've put out a lot of this good stuff. This is what you've been working for. Now is the time to start to pull in all of that goodwill and make the things happen. The momentum is behind you. Keep going. With that, I wish you an abundantly beautiful December, and I do suggest that you check out your sun, moon, and rising signs if you happen to know them. As I mentioned earlier, you can go ahead and check out the description below for where to find the other recordings if you need them. And if you would like to be the first to know when the 2023 card readings are up, go ahead and subscribe with your notifications on. Thank you so much for being here. Have an incredible month, and I will see you again soon.